Hey everybody, this is Shireen with the Lazy Gardener, and today I am outside in the backyard. Today was supposed to be an overcast day, but it actually was pretty sunny and in the 70s. I'm in zone 8A, South Carolina, and what I'm going to do is with my 3-tier GreenStalk, I am going to load it with my Happy Frog potting soil, and let me show you what I got. All right, so these plants have been hardening off for the last 2 days. They've been outside pretty much all day. I put them out in the morning before I left, and then yesterday and the day before I put them back in the house, and they were in the house overnight. So today it's been outside all day, and I'm actually going to leave it outside tonight because my plan is to put it in my GreenStalk. So here's my soil. Now let me go get the GreenStalk so I can start filling it up. Sorry, I didn't realize that the camera was not filming as I filled up the rest of this pocket. My bad, y'all. Here I am making sure that the holes in the gray trays are lined up with a pocket. So that's what I'm doing on every single layer. This, what do you call that? Roller. The plant stand roller thing. I got that from Dollar Tree, and I believe it was like $5. And I bought it because I had to put myself on a gardening budget, but I will eventually get another GreenStalk spinner base. At least it's going to be a spinner base, but it may be a spinner roller like what I have on the first one. The other thing I wanted to say about that particular plant roller, I guess what you call it. I guess that's what you call it. From the Dollar Tree. So this one, they have other ones, but this particular one, it is rated to be able to withstand about 100 pounds of 100 pounds of weight on it. And so I specifically put this 3-tier GreenStalk on it because I did some research and it said each tier when it's full of soil, as well as when it has water in it, is about 30 pounds. So with just the 3 tiers, it's rated at about 90 pounds with a couple extra pounds to spare. So hopefully it works out. Yeah, so that's why I am using this particular roller base with this 3-tier GreenStalk. All right, here you guys, you will see me, I'm using this cup to kind of shield the center area from getting filled with dirt, or at least dirt dropping down into the gray trays onto the next level below. So this way, while I'm filling this tier with potting soil, this cup is keeping the dirt out of it. So that's what I'm using the cup for. I can't remember exactly where I saw this. I might have seen somebody mention it in the GreenStalk Gardeners group on Facebook, or even on YouTube. I can't remember where I saw it, but I did remember that I was going to use this method the next time that I fill my GreenStalks. Now, the other thing that I did want to point out is this particular go round, I am stacking and then filling. And the reason I'm doing it that way is because I wanted to try this method because it was really hard getting the tiers that were already filled with dirt stacked. I did do it, but I don't want to have to do that again. But I do know that I'll probably have to do that on my other GreenStalk that I haven't set up yet, because that one is 5 tiers. So I'll probably be able to do that on the first 3, maybe even the first 4 tiers. But that 5th one, I'm gonna have to fill and then stack. But hopefully you'll come back around to see me get that set up. All right, what you just saw me do was to give this GreenStalk its first watering. And the reason I wanted to do that is because y'all know this dirt or the soil, it settles when it's wet. And I am learning from my initial GreenStalk that I set up where you're supposed to fill the soil all the way up to the edge. And of course I did that, but I didn't fully account for the soil settling, so it'll settle below the edge. Now, for what I'm planting in these, they will probably be okay because these are plants that I started indoors, and they're at least they're about six weeks old at the moment, and so they have a little bit of height on them. So even if the soil isn't all the way up to the edge, they will still probably be okay because they have a little bit of height on them, so the sun will be able to see them. However, I do want to, get in the good practice of setting these up the correct way. So I just watered it through the top reservoir, which is so cute. I love the way these reservoirs look. And what I'm going to do now, that you'll see me do for the next, few minutes, is going back in and filling in more soil so that it could be up to the line. I don't know if you can see that they are not flush with the top edges of each pocket. So that is my goal. That is what I'll be doing. And yeah. If you made it this far in the video, I would love it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. And then also in the comments, tell me where you are in your gardening journey. I am a first-ish time gardener. I think like a lot of us during the pandemic time, we were all looking for something to do. So I did start a little something there, but I was only home for about 5 to 6 weeks. So that didn't last too long. Well, since then to now, I have not done any gardening. It is now 2026 at the time of me filming this video, and I am all in, y'all. The people said to start small. Of course, I didn't see that until after I had already started big. So I am all in. I started gardening in the fall of 2025, really going into winter, you guys, and I really feel like I actually started planting too late, with the exception of the starts that I bought from the store. Almost everything that I planted was growing so slow. Super slow. And now that it's starting to warm up a little bit, things are starting to take off. Now, I believe that the collard greens that I have been mulching off since November. I just harvested the most of it this past Sunday. I cooked it for Sunday dinner, and I'm so glad I did, because today it is Wednesday, and I do believe that those greens are bolting and going to flower soon. Now, thankfully, again, I had already harvested, so I'm not losing anything. But since this is my first time around, I'm going to pull it up eventually, which I had already planned to do. But I am actually going to wait until it bolts and fully goes to flower, because I really want to see what it looks like. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to collect any seeds. I might, because I really do like those greens, those collard greens. I actually have a couple of other collards. I don't know if they're the same variety or not, because they are much younger. Like I said, my the things that I started growing in November, and even as late as December, they just were growing slow, y'all. But as you can see in that other GreenStalk there towards the bottom, just literally within the past 3 to 4 weeks, I am seeing a tremendous takeoff of this stuff, and it's unfortunate that now I'm going to have to contend with the weather being warm, because we are supposed to get 70 plus degree weather days for probably the next 7 to 8 days. So I'm not sure how this stuff is going to do, y'all. But yeah, enough about me. I do want to hear where you are in your gardening journey. Is this your first year, 10th year? And just tell me one thing that you've learned about gardening that you think would help me. And it could be, tell me something with container gardening, or it could be gardening in general. Now, I do plan to do everything in containers, whether it's the GreenStalk. You can see my wicking buckets there in the back. You see this planter here. I am planning to do everything in containers. I do have a few grow bags as well. So again, that's my plan for my garden. I may, do a bed at some point in time, but at the moment, everything I'm going to do, or at least to start out for the remainder of my first year, is probably going to be in a container. So yeah, I'm looking for all the pointers, all the help, anything that you can tell me that you think will help me.